So I'm up early again to try to be at this next estate sale for about an hour. Looks pretty interesting. Might be a jadeite mixing bowl there. I'm not sure if that is. But there's also a fit and topaz Vaseline glass vase I want to get. Maybe some other glass up here like a little rabbit. And an interesting looking candlestick too. So I'll get there early. Hopefully get in and out pretty quick and make it to the next one because there's more stuff there I want to get.
So kind of busy on the opening of the first day here. The prices are a little high. But I grab a couple of things that I think I might make a little money on. I'd buy a lot more of this stuff if the price was, a third of it. I do find that candlestick is a little high as well. No real room to make any money on it, but I do pick it up. There's some old food play items probably from the 80s. This old bucket might be worth a little something, but I just pass on it because I don't really know. Some old board games, and I always like to look at the cards just in case there's game cards in there instead of sports cards, but that's taped up, it's sealed.
So the prices here are a little higher than I remember her pricing at, but I did get some good stuff. I got this fit and topaz, that's uranium glass, a little vase, and I don't know who makes this, but it's Vaseline for sure. Maybe a canary glass. And those were priced about half price, a little less than half price, which it's not good for reselling. You need a tenth the price to resell. But I did get this little, it looks like a Fenton rabbit in pretty good shape for $10, and it sells for probably 40. So that's not too bad. I'll get close to making my money back here. If I sell a candlestick, I'll definitely make money, so. I want to head to my next one. I've got a couple of pieces of amberine I want to check out if the prices are right. So let's go see.
So this is my second one for the day. And when I get there, there's the hold table. I already see the items I wanted, or someone's already picked them up. So it's too late for this one. I do find a little goblet there. Just had to pick it up. Check that, see if it glows, but no luck. And that's the wrong color. That green, that's the wrong color to be uranium.
Everything I pretty much wanted at this one was gone already. I did get the little amberine goblet for $5, so that's not too bad. If I ever come up with a 4-piece set of these, I can sell them for even more. But at this point, there's nothing really out there I want to go see necessarily. But I'm just gonna pick what's near and head to it, see if there's anything there. Never know.
So here's my third one. Looks like someone's already dug through with pins and trashed the place. And here's the same old Pepsi vending machine fronts from the last place. They just took them, hauled them from the old place to the new home they were in, trying to sell them still. I always like Legos, but man, $75 for that container. I know they go for a pretty high price per pound, but as I look through it, I don't see any really interesting pieces and no minifigures, the little minifigure guys at all. So I guess it looks like it's already been picked through and the best stuff picked out. So even at half price, when they have half price in a couple days, it's not going to be worth that money. Not to me. I do like looking through it though. There's a picture that glows. It's probably, it's not uranium, it's probably cadmium or something. So I started digging through the odds and ends here. Found a cool little tie bar I decided to pick up, and there's a neat pocket knife. I couldn't figure out what it was at first, but there's a little mechanical pencil in there. At first it kind of looked like a lighter. I couldn't figure out what I was picking up. I couldn't figure out how it worked at all. If it were a lighter. I did end up figuring out how it works though.
Alright, it has some interesting things like usual. I don't really know what I have exactly, but I like picking up vintage cufflinks when I find them. No precious metals, no precious gems or anything, but yeah, maybe I'll just have a collection of them. Got some weird tie bar with a spark plug on it. Blue crown spark plugs. No idea, I'll have to look it up. Tie bar. And this was kind of interesting. It's a pocket knife, but this part comes out and it looks like a nozzle to put gas in for a lighter, but I don't see where there would be any way to click it or have a flame. I don't know. I'll look it up and see if it's worth anything. Well, I've got to maybe head to another one, stop by the post office. Just continue on my day, I guess.
And check out a new one. I've never been to this estate sale, this lady's estate sales before. The prices here look pretty good. Some old toys made from the 70s and 80s. I've never seen these before. I don't know. Is that 70s or 60s maybe? Bugs Bunny? I don't know. Price is too high though. So I found the Halloween decorations and I spot this little guy back here. Yeah, I recognize this immediately. It's around the 60s. Blow mold. They're pretty collectible. So I snag it, and when I went to go check out, she only charged me $1 for it.
So I wasn't expecting too much out of this one. It's their second week or so of doing sales, but I got a pair of suspenders I've been needing for $2. That's not bad. But this, something special. I got this blue mold for $1. It looks like it's 1960s. These little, let's see. Empire Plastics, 1969. I've heard of that company. Wow. Yeah, for $1, this is kind of a home run. So I'll have to look up and see how much this goes for. Alright, I think it's about time for lunch. Maybe I'll hit one more. But probably not. Probably just going home. And then hit the flea market in the morning.
So it's a new morning. I decided to get up way early and head to a flea market. They had a special day where people could set up for free for garage sale items. And I found this box full of toys from the 80s. They're asking $3 a piece for all the little toys. They didn't seem to want to make a deal on the whole box or anything, so I started digging through. I find some vintage Star Wars and G.I. Joes, Transformers. So I grab a couple of big handfuls of stuff. I don't really know a lot about Star Wars toys. I recognize those wrestling toys though. So I figured, yeah, I could learn a little bit about Star Wars toys. Grab these. They're no accessories. They're pretty worn. So the price, I figured, you know, they can't be worth less than $5 a piece maybe. And I'm paying $3. But I might hit on one that's worth a good bit. I just don't know. Looking back on it now, I see a few items I definitely should have picked up. But yeah, they wouldn't make a deal at all. No bundle deals, nothing. Yeah, some of the stuff I'm putting back down, I'm going now. Man, I should just pick that up. For $3. So if anyone out there sees anything in there I definitely should have picked up, let me know. It's a pretty cool box. They've got, it's in the middle of, well, just starting June now, and they have the jack-o'-lantern teacups rides at this flea market. So I decided to check out what kind of entertainment might be coming up here. It's kind of a fun little place. And flea markets nowadays, there's so many resellers. And here's one of them. You know, they just go around. They have early access, since the people who have set up their booths, they have early access, and they go around buying from other people setting up just with garage sale stuff, and they get first pick of items generally and can buy, and then they take it to their booth and they resell it for a higher price. Video games, toys, sometimes movies. There used to be. Movies was pretty big back then before streaming was a big thing. Resellers at flea markets are a pain. So, all in all, it seems pretty good, and I spent a pretty good bit, but I know I'll make some money. It's going to take a long time. I don't know if spending $60 on Star Wars toys was worth it. I did spend a little more on other toys too, but I'm definitely going to dig through them and learn a lot. I've already been digging through them and learning a lot about Star Wars toys. A lot of that stuff nowadays, between old Nintendo games, Star Wars toys, stuff like that, people know they have a little bit of money there, and it's so easy to look up on your phone what something might be worth. Then it's harder to find this stuff at flea markets anymore. But looking at next week, it's looking like it's going to be pretty neat. So I'm looking forward to next time.